Yeah, this is a four-cylinder engine without a turbocharger. Okay, this modeling is done in Ricardo WAVE software, and you can see that four engine cylinders here. What we used, okay, for the simulation. Okay, and how we build it? That's like we have to use those. We'll start with the ambient, and we'll be using those components here. Okay, this is a duct. Okay, what you're using. So basically, we'll be using the components, and then we have to provide the injectors to the cylinder. Okay, so basically the injectors, we have four injectors right now, and we have the engine valve system here, and also you can you can also see that yeah. Okay, so this is your engine cylinder, and all the data can be edited. Right now I used the bore is 85 and crankstroke is 88. So this is my specification of a normal four stroke engine. Okay, so this is without turbocharger. I am not using a turbocharger, and this is your engine block. Okay, and we'll have all those measurement connectors here. So because we want to run the post processing and check that different graphs. Okay, so this is just a simple model on using a four-cylinder engine without a turbocharger. So how do you run it? So I have to run this wave solver here. So it's executing right now. Where is this guy? Okay, once the execution is done, so there's no error in the convergence here, and you can see that the solution is converged properly. Okay, so I want to see those graphs and whatever on the post processing, so I have to use a wave post here. So click that wave post once, okay, and here we go. We can see all your graphs here. Basically, these are your plots of the results. Okay, so so what are mostly the default thing is on the pump pressure. Okay, that is one thing. So what we normally see is the pump pressure, you can see here, and for all the walls you can see that pump pressures, and you can just double click and you can see the graphs. Okay, so this is the pressure on the pump side. And next, when you talk about some of the sweep plots, what we have plots for the engine here. Okay, let's talk about the engine emission here. Okay, so we can see that engine emissions, carbon monoxide emissions here, and also you can see the exhaust gas NOx concentration here. Okay, here I don't use an turbocharger. Okay, so you remember that we don't have a turbocharger right now. So you can see those graphs, and also you can see the brake specific unburned fuel. Okay, so these graphs we can compare with with model with turbocharger also. Okay, so basically I'm more worried about this whatever based on your requirement you can pick your graphs. Okay, and when you talk about the engine performance, you can also see that engine speed relative air fuel ratio, what you see here, and also you can see that brake engine torque is there. So different graphs excuse me, sorry, you can always look into different graphs here. Okay, so based upon your requirement, we can pull the graph whatever we need, and we can also create your own x-axis settings or whatever. You can change that. That's an option. Okay, and basically based upon that's what I said earlier. Based upon the requirement, we can very well pull out the specific graph what you want in terms of engine. Once again, we can talk about emission, friction, fueling, and pumping. So a lot of things are there. You can see that fuel mass and fuel volume flow. You can have a look at that stuff also. So each plots has its own significance. So we can also we can have that tables, so engine tables or whatever you have. So once again you can change all those input parameters to get the desired output for you. So that's how it works. Okay, thank you.